Hey, how's it going, guys? Eat my diction here, and I've got a domination on hotel. I do okay, I guess. It's just kind of an exciting gameplay. So, before I start with the story, I've got a couple of announcements. I uploaded a Portal 2 co-op with Dr. Chiz last night, and a lot of you guys missed it because it was my fault that I uploaded it really late at night. So, I'll put a link down here. Go check it out. It's really fucking funny and fun, and I'm having a blast playing it. I'm looking to do some more Let's Plays, but I don't like doing solo Let's Plays. I prefer doing them with people because it's a lot more fun for me. It's a lot more fun for you guys to listen to us joke around and shit. So please go check that out. It's really funny. And also, Pwn Star for Hire and me and Chiz and Optimus Magnum, we're doing a Let's Play of the new Dungeons and Dragons game on the Xbox Live Arcade, which is fucking awful, but it's really fun when you're playing with your friends. So I'll link that as well. And finally, I did Pabby or Family World's maze, Minecraft maze, and yeah, we posted a video on his channel of me doing the maze. So here's another link for you guys. Go check that out. It's really fun. All right, so I got some more shit that happened to me. I'm not exactly the kind of person, when I go out of the house, adventures don't really happen to me, you know? When I venture out into the real world, I'll go out, I'll go grocery shopping, I'll go for a hike or something, I'll go meet with some friends, go to a bar, you know, go hang out at someone's house, that kind of shit. Nothing terribly exciting. I'm not one of those people. I have friends where they'll go to a bar and end up somehow in a limo going to Vegas with a bunch of supermodels, and they'll kill a hooker and win $10,000 on craps or some shit. That doesn't happen to me. Until this one night, and it wasn't terribly crazy, but it was one of those nights that was just fucking surreal, I guess. I was 17. I was with my friend Theo from high school, and we were told by my other friend Kyle that there was a big party out in Ocean Beach in San Francisco, and that's exactly what you might think it is if you're not from the area. It's essentially a beach on the other end of San Francisco where the Pacific Ocean is. And it's a place where people have bonfires, and they get drunk, and it's kind of a shady place, but people, you know, you get a good group of people out there. It's kind of fun. It's usually really fucking cold and windy, but it's fun. So he was like, yeah, dude, you guys should come out. He couldn't give us a ride out there, but he said he could give us a ride back because he was doing something until, like, the part right before the party started or some shit like that. So we're like, okay, cool. We'll just fucking, I'll tell my parents I'm just hanging out or I'm sleeping over at his house because my parents are kind of, you know, not about me going out and venturing into the world at that age. At 17, I know it's kind of fucking weird, but my parents are kind of overprotective like that. They worry a lot. It's okay. I love them all the same. So we BART out there, which is our rail transit system out here. It's kind of like the subway. And then we take Muni, which is like a above-ground subway, if that makes any sense. Just a train system in the city. And that's the only way to get out there without taking a cab or some shit. And we get there at like 9, so as soon as we get there, Muni stops running. So we're like, you know, Kyle is our only hope to get back home. So we wander around a bit. We keep calling him, and he's like, yeah, dude, we're in the city. We'll be there pretty soon. We get to the beach. We see like 15 bonfire parties going on. We have no idea which one's the one we're supposed to be at. We don't even know anyone who's there. So we're wandering around. We go to the fucking grocery store, and I get some liquor. I don't remember if I stole it or if I asked a homeless guy to buy it for me. Either way, I got liquor. And Theo didn't drink, so he was just kind of being my sober buddy, and we were just fucking around. And then finally, after like 2 hours, we call Kyle, and he's like, yeah, dude, doesn't look like we're going to show up, so sorry, we're going to go back. I'm like, are you serious, dude? You're a fucking ride. He was like, yeah, I don't know, dude, we can't find the place. Like, dude, it's Ocean Beach. You just drive straight to the end of San Francisco. And he's like, oh, yeah, I can't. And then he hangs up on me or some shit like that. I'm still friends with that guy, by the way. I should tell you that. Oh, fuck. So me and Theo are just kind of at a loss. Like, what the fuck do we do? We're trapped in the city. You know, we don't have any money. We have money for, like, the train. We don't have money for a cab to get the fuck out of here because he lives in Oakland, which is on the other side of the fucking bridge. There's no way we can afford a cab all the way out there. So we're just kind of like, the fuck, dude? The fuck? So we just kind of hang out on the beach for a little while. I get drunk, and then eventually we're just kind of like chilling there. I'm having a cigarette, and this blonde girl walks up. and she's like kind of crying a little bit. We can tell she's crying. She asks for a lighter, so I give her a lighter, and she just kind of stands there and doesn't leave after I give her my lighter, and she lights her cigarette, which is kind of the norm, you know? Well, sometimes people will chill to chit-chat, but she just kind of stood there sniffling. And so we were just kind of like, hey, what's up? And then she just started pouring out her fucking heart about her. She's like, she's at a party on the beach, and her boyfriend or some dude she's dating or whatever was being an asshole, and so she stormed off on him or some shit like that. And we're like, oh, that's cool. Do you want some liquor? And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to take the bus over to, what was it, to this 80s party that my friend's having. You guys want to come? Like, yeah, sure. We're kind of trapped in the city. We might as well go do fucking something, anything, you know? So we go with her, and it's like, you remember that scene from Superbad where they go to the old people's party to steal the booze? Or like older people? Yeah, that's what it was like. We were like clearly high schoolers fucking in this party full of 20-something-year-olds all dressed up for like 80s night or some shit. And we get there and it's already fucking late, so there's like no booze left to drink or anything. So we just kind of hang out like awkwardly standing in this giant party full of people we don't know. And they're all kind of glaring at us like, what the fuck are these kids doing here? Because we look fucking goofy, too. Like, I look kind of normal. My friend Theo's got, like, green hair and a fucking giant army jacket and shit. And he's just super goofy and all smiles. So that was it. So we kind of just bounced out of there. And we just wandered around the fucking, that, like, area in San Francisco. Pretty much until the sun came up. I had my camera with me, and so we're just walking up streets up and down because we're like, well, fuck, dude, we got nothing to do until 6 a.m. when the community starts running again, you know? Like, we have no place to sleep. I'm not going to be sleeping on a fucking bench in the city like a homeless person. No offense to them, of course. And, yeah, so we just kind of wander around, take some pictures. I chain smoke my cigarettes like I did back then. And then eventually, you know, the sun starts to come up. We fucking catch a ride downtown on Muni and find out it's Sunday. BART doesn't start running until 8 a.m. And so we're fucking tired. Like, I'm like in that state of hungover but still drunk because I haven't slept. And so we didn't have any money either, so we just go to the Starbucks across the street from the BART station, and we just kind of sit at a booth by the window and just, like, slowly fall asleep. Like, just in the middle of this fucking the Starbucks. And we didn't buy anything. We just kind of were just pretty much loitering in there, whatever you call that or something. And then, yeah, we like, woke up an hour later and the fucking BART was running, so we got the shit out of there. So, yeah, that's pretty much, that's what happens. That's the one thing that's happened to me that's been, like, a really crazy adventure story, where I went out, I ventured out into the world to do one thing, and then a million other things happened to me. It's not that fucking exciting, I know, but for me, at that age, it was pretty exciting. It was surreal. Was the only word to describe. Just the way the events transpired and everything kind of blended together. It was like a movie. It was weird. It was like a movie where there wasn't much of a climax. We just kind of fell asleep in a fucking coffee shop and then went home, you know. So yeah, that's some more shit that happened to me. I'd like to thank you guys. Please go check out those videos. I'll link them. They're right there in the bottom of the screen. Go check them out. They're really funny and really fun. And you guys have a good one. Yeah.